Nobody ever know about Attu. I never heard about Attu.
On April 30th, 1943, an impressive American task force set sail for the Japanese-controlled island of Attu. In addition to standard naval escorts, the 15,000 soldiers would be protected by carrier aircraft throughout their engagement.
I got in a little squadron called VC-21, and we were slated to go aboard a jeep carrier, the USS Nassau. It was the first time a carrier gone up in that waters, and we're in a jeep carrier. And it was horrible. The weather was terrible. Huge waves. It was really almost a tragedy every time everybody took off. We had a hell of a time.
After delays from the unpredictable Aleutian weather, American troops finally reached Attu's shores on May 11, 1943. Scouts were deployed first, with several casualties occurring.
The first day, we lost our lieutenant. He fell off the mountain and down the hill, and we couldn't go back. We couldn't help him. We never heard from him. I prayed, Lord, let me come home.
Protected by a naval bombardment and the first ever use of carrier-borne close air support, American forces would land at both Holtz Bay in the north and Massacre Bay in the south to encircle the Japanese.
These battleships were sitting out there and popping off there, and we were so close to them, it was shaking our britchy legs on our clothes there.
There was a big rock that one boat hit, and it sank just that quick. And everybody on there got drowned because it was quite a piece out, and they had all their equipment and everything. But our boat made it to shore.
The first high ground was about a mile, and I suppose they knew we would have to climb those mountains.
On the ground, many troops found themselves pinned down at natural choke points. To support the infantry, Navy pilots were soon joined by Army Air Force P-38 Lightnings, though both suffered due to weather and Japanese anti-aircraft fire.
The P-38s came over several times. They came through one time, and my sergeant got hit in the calf of his leg with one of the American shells. Can't control that.
We came back 25% short of our squadron that we'd gone up there with, which was a tragedy, really.
The brutal cold and waterlogged tundra also proved an unexpected adversary, with many troops lacking protective gear. Reinforcements wearing better clothing eventually arrived to bolster the lines.
They had boots that were rubber to the ankle and then leather, so they never were physically wet from the valleys. And they had parkas, which none of us had. If they happened to die, our fellows would steal their jackets, their parkas, and their boots. The poor soldier couldn't use it anymore, and we could have some benefit from these people bringing it in.
Fighting would last for 18 days, often seeing isolated groups advancing up Attu's volcanic ridges and encountering layers of prepared Japanese positions.
We started coming across there, and that big hill up there, and it's all solid snow up there, and all the fog comes down just right where there are ice trenches up there, and we're walking in the clear snow in the sun. When the sun's shining, well, then they open up with the machine guns. You can hear them hitting all around you as you move. Well, you didn't get hit evidently, but heard him go by.
As I was moving forward, I came across a wounded American soldier, so I stopped to see what I could do. And he was coughing something terrible, and he was spitting blood all over. His whole chest was covered. And I thought to myself, geez.
After more than 2 weeks of fighting, the Japanese were finally trapped in Attu's Chichagof Valley. Ignoring calls from American Nisei interpreters to surrender, Japanese Colonel Yasuyo Yamasaki and his men instead launched a final assault against the American lines on May 29, 1943.
Somebody came through, I don't know who it was, he kind of hollered, said the Japs have broken through. They have broken through. Get up. And everybody got up. And if you didn't have your boots on, if you were barefooted or if you were socks, you came like you were. It was such bedlam that It was just a mixture of people from different outfits that we didn't even know. I didn't even know who were next to me. I recall this doctor from San Diego, California, he was Dr. Bassett. He was looking for a rifle. He didn't have one. He wanted one and he wanted to fight. And I tell you, it was devastation.
In the end, the Japanese garrison was virtually destroyed. Out of the original 2,531 men, just 28 were captured, with one prisoner dying of his wounds shortly afterwards. American forces would suffer 3,511 casualties, with 549 men killed in action. While such losses were incredibly high, these sacrifices helped ensure that Attu was once again American soil.